What's up, guys? Binance will implement the burn if you do this. So we need to spread the word. Let's check out the details. All right, so yesterday, CZ Binance had a live Twitter AMA, and during that, he said they're not going to implement the burn. Right after that, there was huge backlash from the community. Everyone saying boycott Binance, we're leaving Binance, and if they're not going to support us, we're not going to support them. So we're all leaving Binance. And apparently Binance, CZ Binance, saw that backlash quickly and basically is now conforming to what we want and giving us a way to implement the burn. So good job, guys. The pressure actually worked. And it's like I said, Binance doesn't want to lose all those users. So if they see that not implementing the burn is going to cause them to lose a ton of users more than implementing it, then they don't want to see that happen. So they're going to take the path that keeps as many users on there as possible. And yeah, so they saw they were going to lose a lot of users if they didn't do anything. So that's why CZ Binance is now conforming to what we want and giving us a way to implement the burn. So that just goes to show the power of community and how strong the Terra Classic community is. Pretty crazy. So yeah, beautiful stuff. CZ Binance actually giving us a way to implement the burn. So this is amazing news. And let's look at exactly what this proposal is. All right, so step 1, we will implement an opt-in button for people to opt in to pay 1.2% tax for their Luna Classic trading. And then step 2, when the opt-in accounts reach a holding of 25% of the total Luna Classic held on Binance, we will start to charge 1.2% tax for all opt-in traders when they trade Luna Classic. And then when the opt-in traders reach 50% of total Luna Classic trading volume on Binance, we will roll out the 1.2% trading tax for all Luna Classic trading. So yeah, and then if threshold for step 2 cannot be reached within a month of the completion of step 1 or falls back below the threshold in the future, we will remove the opt-in feature to keep a simpler user experience. So yeah, this is pretty sweet. So yesterday he made a little tweet saying that maybe they'll do an opt-in button, which sounded ridiculous, but this actually I think is a really good way of doing it. And I think this is a really smart way of handling this situation by CZ, because this basically it's respecting the community, listening to what we want, and at the same time he's protecting himself, protecting Binance, and ensuring that they're not going to lose volume. So I think it's a really smart way to do it because he might actually be right. He says if they charge the 1.2% per transaction, I don't think we would burn very much because most Luna Classic traders will go to other exchanges that don't have the burn. And yeah, he might be right. If they just implemented the burn, the 1.2%, maybe a lot of traders would go to other exchanges, and then we wouldn't actually see much volume and not much would be burned. So this actually might work out. It might be a win-win for both sides, for Binance and for us, because with this method, basically people are putting their money where their mouth is and they're opting in for the burn. So if this burn, if enough people opt in and the burn actually gets implemented, well, we can be sure that there's actually going to be a lot of volume and a ton of Terra Classic is going to be burned. So this actually might work out better for us than them just implementing it, because that could possibly kill the volume and then the burn wouldn't do much. But with this way, if it gets implemented, we'll know that it will ensure there will be super high volume and a lot will be burned, which will be good for us, and Binance will maintain their volume, which will be good for them. So yeah, pretty sweet. So if you want to see this burn, go to Binance and opt in for the burn with the opt-in button. I don't know if it's out yet, but yeah, as soon as it's out, just opt in. We need everyone to opt in so that we can reach 25%, and then of course 50%, and get them to roll it out for all Luna Classic trading. because I mean, if we get up to 25% and then 50% and they rolled out to all Luna Classic trading on Binance, then we could possibly see some massive burns, and I mean that would probably possibly cause another huge FOMO event where people start FOMOing in like crazy and possibly cause another huge pump in the price. So pretty sweet. But yeah, the ball's back in our court basically, and if we want this burn, we have to put the money where our mouth is. So it's pretty sweet that our destiny is in our hands once again. So if we want it, then we have to take action. So respect to CZ. I think this was actually a really good way of doing it, it's a win-win for both sides. So yeah, I mean, if we look at what's the on-chain burns right now, so we're finally up to about 1 billion burned, and it's been about 3 days, and we're finally up to 1 billion. So looks like the burns are the last 2 days we've burned about 400 million per day, so consistently burning about 400 million a day, which is pretty good. I mean it's a lot more than we've been burning in the past few months. So like it's pretty good, but I mean it's not going to cause the price to have a huge pump or anything. If we want to see the price really pump, we need it on Binance, because if it gets implemented on Binance, then we could potentially be seeing hundreds of billions burned per month. And that's what we really want to see if we want to see the price really take off. So yeah, that's why super important to opt in for this. This is our opportunity to prove that we really want it. And yeah, if we look at the price of Terra Classic here, so over the next few weeks and months, maybe we'll see a huge pump if everybody opts in and this actually goes through. But here in the short term, we did break down from this descending triangle and came back up, retested the resistance, got rejected. So good chance in the short term we will continue to trend down a bit, maybe down to 21 where we have support. So short term sideways and slightly down most likely, but of course if this burn actually goes through, if the community puts their money where their mouth is and opts in for it, then we could potentially see people start FOMOing back into Terra Classic and maybe see another huge pump. So going to be super interesting. And looking at Bitcoin and the whole crypto market, so we're still at support at 19,000. We've just been hanging out around 19,000 for days. So it just goes to show how strong the support is at 19,000. But the more you test support, the weaker it gets. So if we keep testing it, it's only a matter of time before we break that support and have a big dump. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, Terra Classic short term likely sideways or slightly down, but if this burn goes through, we could potentially see a huge pump. So yeah, share this video, spread the word. We need everybody to opt in for this on Binance. So yeah, if you want the burn, go to Binance, opt in with the opt-in button. I don't know if it's out yet, but yeah, we'll check it out. I mean, it should be simple to figure out how to do it. But yeah, as soon as that opt-in button is out, I'll let you guys know. I don't know if it's out yet, but we'll find out. So yeah, make sure to opt in to the burn, and maybe we can see another huge pump. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later.